My point. Yeah, that's my point. So all of them had to possess prior knowledge. Like, you don't go to the company of iPhone and they're going to say to you, listen, do you know how to make a phone? No. Okay, don't worry. Bring a hammer and bring a saw and just do it for 10 years. Somehow we're going to have iPhone. They're now going to ask you your qualification. It's a rational way. Likewise, you need a will. If I have a knowledge and an ability, but I don't have a will, I will never be able to make something. This is just on a smaller scale. What about our own creation? What about the heavens and the earth? That's what Allah said in the Quran. Within the creation of the heavens and the earth and the alteration of a day and night, it is a sign for people's understanding.
So we don't understand.
No,
we're so separate.
No, we do understand. However, we are being... There are some people who try to manipulate us and try to cover us from the truth.
Why?
Because, as we believe, without any doubt, there is a Satan there. You understand? But before we go to some Satan, there are some people for their own agenda, they want to misguide the people. They want to destroy the people. You understand? That's why Allah always said to us, utilize the tools that you have, your observation, your logical arguments, your rationality, to know that there is no one worthy of worship except the creator of the heavens and the earth. And this creation must have a creator.
But you don't know there's a heaven.
No, before we go to heaven,
you don't know there is.
When I say heaven, I'm talking about sky.
Okay,
there is sky.
Okay, there is sky.
Yeah.
So you don't know there's a heaven.
No, we're going to come to that. If there's heaven, but we know there's sky.
Yeah.
And we know there's earth.
Sometimes.
Yes, no, all the time. All the time. Because why? As I have stated here, we have to establish universal knowledge. Universal knowledge, you have it, I have it. However, sometimes people corrupt it. And if our universal knowledge has been corrupted, then we'll have no certainty about anything. And that's what Allah said in the Quran. When Moses spoke to Pharaoh, he said to him what? He said that the creator of everything is Allah. And if you don't have certainty about that, you have no certainty about anything else. That's why when the
maybe that's okay. Maybe I'm okay with being uncertain.
So raping a baby is okay.
No, that's not what I said.
Are you certain?
I'm saying I'm okay with the idea that there may not be a heaven or there may not be a hell. I'm okay with that.
No, even about morals.
Well, morals are different. Morals are how I was raised, just how you were raised differently to me.
Okay.
You know?
So
as long as we respect each other, we're okay. Yeah?
So are you saying morals, we hold it is okay because we've been raised upon that, or because something which was born with us?
Well, the way that he was probably raised is going to be different to the way that I was raised. But because we have, mutual respect, we don't need anything other than that.
No, I'm talking about, look.
To cover that.
No, I'm talking about...
We don't need as long as there's unity, we don't need to decide how much we believe that, I don't know, like you're saying, that there is a logical explanation of how this all works. And I agree with you, there must be but it doesn't matter if Christian over there is different to you.
No problem with that. No, you misunderstand me. There's no problem like you're atheist or agnostic, I'm a Muslim. Coexistence, we have no problem with that.
Yeah.
Rather, Islam teach me, if I see a non-Muslim being oppressed, if I see a Muslim oppressing a Christian, I have to defend the Christian. That's what Islam teach me. What I'm talking about, how can we know objectively what is right, what is wrong? That's what I'm saying. That's why I asked you the question about raping the baby. Why? Because if we're not sure, if we don't have no certainty, a person might say, look, to you it's wrong, but to me it's not. Like, where are you getting these morals from? Maybe your society, okay, but it's not objective. That's why one of the proofs God exists is the morals that we brought up with, that is born with us. Naturally, instinctively, we know that raping a baby is wrong. Regardless if I was born in Algeria or Britain or America. One brother is standing. Wait a second, yeah? Do you understand my point? So my point, that is another proof that in order for us to have an objective morals, must come from the Creator. That's why when I said to you about the verse of Moses, he said, if you're not certain about this universe has a creator and should be worshipped, you will have no certainty about anything else. And this is the outcome of true atheism, as Richard Dawkins said that. Likewise Sam Harris, they know that. Because many people don't understand the true meaning of atheism. But what I'm trying to say now, what I've said so far, does it make sense about this creation must have a creator? I can make it stronger. How? By the Prophet and the messengers. Prophet Muhammad claimed to be the messenger of the Most High, the creator of everything. So the knowledge that the creator has given him, clearly you can see that knowledge cannot come from any human being. or anyone else except the creator of everything. For example, the prophecies, the miracles. Likewise, we're talking about the baby, the embryo, even though I don't utilize it all the time as a proof that Prophet Muhammad is a true prophet, because Aristotle knew about this stuff. However, there's many stuff he got it wrong, but the Quran got everything right about the embryo, about many things, So also, for example, let me give you a prophecy that Prophet Muhammad mentioned 1,400 years ago. Prophet Muhammad said, he saw type of people getting punished. He said one of them, he will make up a lie. He will make up what? A lie. In the morning. In the same morning, his lie will reach far east, far west. 1,400 years ago, there is no way, it's impossible for my lie to spread far east, far west in the same day that I made up the lie. Why? Because back in those days, in order for me to travel from London to Cardiff, will take me 3 days, let alone for my lie. So when the Prophet Muhammad mentioned that, people thinking, what? My lie is going to spread far east, far west, same day. Now, make up a lie, put it on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere on the world. How men that lived in the middle of the desert 1,400 years ago knew about something that we can observe. You don't have to be a Muslim to observe that. That's something which is observable to everyone. Who gave him that knowledge? The Most High. That's what he claimed. You understand? I'll give you another one. Prophet Muhammad said about, interest, usually, yeah? He said there will come a time when interest will become widespread. Even if you are not involved in it directly, will affect you. Now interest is so widespread. When you go to Tesco, when you buy products, you are paying interest. When you go open a bank account, you are paying interest. How men that lived 1,400 years ago knew about something that we can observe it right now? The answer I'll give you, the answer is from the Most High. And from his teaching, there is only one God. And this life is a test. This life is like a bridge. One day we have to die. How many people left their houses and never come back? Sister and brother, there's many things that we don't know reflect upon due to our society. Death. Have you been Algeria or Morocco? Okay. Imagine you want to travel to Algeria or Morocco as a logical person, rational person. What do you do first? You check if it's safe country. Correct? You check. Maybe it's not safe. Yeah. So you check it. You check which currency they use. They use a pound, dollar. You're going to check it. Likewise, you're going to check you check the time the plane is going to leave. So you do your homework. Yeah. You're not going to get there to Morocco, say, what, when I get there, I will come to know. No, you're going to do your homework beforehand. Likewise, we're going to die and we're going to leave this life. So logic dictates we should study while we're here. The big questions. We are in a time we are not asking the big questions. Why I'm here? How I got here? Why do I have to die? All these questions has been answered in the revelation that Allah, the Most High, has given to Prophet Jesus, Moses, Abraham, Noah, Jacob, and more detailed in the teaching of Prophet Muhammad. What do you think what I said so far? Does it make sense?
It's all logical.
It's logical. Yes, and that's what Islam. It goes in line with our rationality. I don't believe God became something like a rat or a baby. I believe if a person asks me who is Allah, Allah describes himself. Allah is the only one, the unique. He's the creator of everything. He was not born and does not give birth. He's self-sufficient. Everyone's in need of him. He's not in need of no one. That's the creator I worship. And I believe, as a Muslim, we believe in Jesus. We believe in Moses. We believe in Abraham. However, I don't believe Jesus was God or Moses was God. Even Prophet Muhammad, we don't pray to Prophet Muhammad. We believe all of them came to teach us about our purpose in this life. Let me ask you this question before. I'm sorry for taking your time.
Thank you.
Sorry for taking your time. I apologize. The last one, yeah? Imagine I say, what? I really like you guys. I'm a billionaire. I'm going to give you £2 million as a gift.
Yeah.
What would you say to me at least?
Why?
No, if I said, I'm a billionaire, I have too much money, I just want to give it away. I'm going to give you £2 million as a reasonable person. What would you say to me at least? Thank you. Would you remember me all the time?
Yeah, I would.
Of course, £2 million is a big money. Okay?
Yeah?
It's coming for you, don't worry. I'm going to give you £2 million. I will give you £2 million on a condition, give me your 2 eyes.
I don't know if it's a little...
It's a little deep.
Would you give me your eyes?
No, I don't think
No,
so.
go. Why? Because your eyes is more valuable than £2 million. So why you are not grateful and thankful and remember the one that gave us eyes for free? That's what Allah said in the Quran. He said, if you try to count Allah's blessings on you, you will never be able to do so. You see, the eyes that the Creator has given us, it's not our mothers who gave us the eyes, not our fathers, because when we lose our sight or we become blind, our fathers and mothers cannot give us our eyes back. So we start to go outside. Who is? The Creator. So I don't have a leaflet here. If you let me give you a gift.
Yeah, I would love a gift. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
That's not what you promised.
Ah, £2 million, sorry. So who is the other one I want to give? For you, the woman here.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, for women. For you, not for nothing better. No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking. We have something for you, man. We have something for you. Yeah, no, we have.
You don't deserve eyes either.
Yeah. You know, take care very much, yeah? You look after yourself. Yeah, at the front. If you can help them, maybe you can help. Thank you very much for talking to me. Take care. How are you doing? You right? Muslim?
No.
Where are you from?
London.
You're from London? Where about? We're from London too, bro.
Yeah, Finsbury Park.
You're from Algeria. You're not from London, you're from Algeria, brother. That's not from London. Finsbury Park is full of Algerians, isn't it? Oh, my people. Love them there. What's your name?
Linus.
Linus, nice to meet you. My name's Shamsi. Nice to meet you, Linus. How's everything? How are you doing today? Good? Yeah, good? Don't worry, man. Don't be, man. The Speaker's Corner. Welcome to Speaker's Corner. Do you believe in God? So, will you listen to what I was saying?
I came at the end.
So my argument was to them, was that we have something called universal knowledge. The knowledge of necessities. What do I mean by that? From our universal knowledge, that we know for something to come into existence, must have someone that brought it into existence. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I'd say yeah.
Yeah, example. Let me give you an example. Imagine we stand there, someone, I look there, I see a car. I know someone must brought the car. I don't need someone to teach me that someone brought it.
Yeah.
It's not there, and by reflecting, I give the example of the car. By looking at the car, I see there is a weight, there is a structure, there is a guideline that indicates the one made the car must be knowledgeable. Correct?
That's where I disagree, I think.
Okay. If I don't know how to make a car, can I make a car?
No.
So I have to have a knowledge.
Yeah.
So you agree then?
No, but I don't agree that.
What do you?
Well, I guess I'm pre-assuming your argument. I'm assuming that you're going to apply that to humans and life and stuff like that.
No, I'm going to come to show you that something which is way simpler than ourselves. Understand? Because, look, either you create yourself. Did you create yourself?
No.
Okay. Who created you?
My mum and my dad.
So your father and your mother gave you life?
Yes.
Okay. Let's analyze that. If you was up to them to give you a life, and they had the power to give a life, how come when you die, they don't give you a life again, they cry?
Because that's not how... You give one person a life, but you can't. You can only give someone life once.
Yeah, but it was not all of them that gave you life. Just a means, because we know there's many fathers and mothers, they will have a child and it's dead.
Yeah.
So it's not about giving a life. You know who's giving a life? They make it clear to you. If I'm in the room and there's a lamp and there's a switch, if I turn on the switch and the light comes on, doesn't mean I create the light. I was just a means for the light to come on. Understand? Likewise, our fathers and mothers just a means, but the one gave us a life is someone else. Understand? That's why what I've mentioned to you, Linus, Allah mentioned in the Quran. أم خلقوا من غير شيء أم هم الخالقون أم خلقوا السماوات والأرض بل لا يوقنون. The meaning of the verse: would they create by nothing, or do they create themselves, or do they create the heavens and the earth? Surely they have no certainty. So let us analyze this and tell me what you think about it.
I think this is where I disagree though. I don't necessarily think there's no God, just that I don't agree that maybe, or I don't agree that we have knowledge of this God, or that...
Look, naturally, as I've said, firstly, there's two things. Yes, I do agree with you. We don't have the full knowledge of God Yes, no doubt about that. Islamically, we know that. You know, Allah mentioned that. وَلَا يُحِيطُونَ بِهِ عِلْمًا. They do not encompass him with knowledge. You know the meaning of the verse. So we agree with that. But we know logically, with our rationality, with our natural inclination, we can come to know this beautiful creation must have a creator. It's a logical way. We cannot escape it. Do you agree with that so far?
No.
Okay, so this universe, which is well designed, well programmed, came randomly.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a contradiction.
No, I don't think it is a contradiction though, because the things that didn't work well fell apart.
Define randomly.
Define what?
Randomly.
Randomly, I suppose just by chance it happened.
Yeah, define chance.
So something randomly happening is controlled by an individual. So if I move my hand like that, or if I'm driving a car and I go like that, it's going to turn left.
Yeah.
If it starts moving randomly, it starts moving when I'm not controlling it.
Yeah, but okay, the car, that's what I'm saying. Randomly is not an entity that exists outside reality. Randomly is an action that occurs. An action does. It's like someone telling me, walking create a car. Walk is an action. It needs dua.
No, I don't think the randomness created the universe.
So who's the dua?
Well, yeah, no, it could be a god, but I don't think necessarily we have knowledge of that god.
No, you see, you're backtracking for that. I was to be honest.
I think that God is the thing creating it. I think the God may be the primary mover, but that doesn't mean necessarily God is.
That's the Aristotle way we call a primary mover.
Yeah.
But no, we say God created. Either was created by nothing, or God created. Which one?
What?
Either was created by nothing, or God created it. Which one?
I mean, I don't think it matters in this argument, but I'll say God created.
No, I want you to look. What I want you to do, I want you to be honest to yourself.
Yeah.
I don't want you to be here just we are debating for the sake of debating.
Yeah, okay.
You know, I want to be honest because I'm not here to score points against you. Because my religion teach me when I give da'wah, when I preach, I call people to Islam, I should show them humbleness, softness. I'm not trying to belittle you or just show you I'm more knowledgeable than you. Understand?
I've seen those videos on YouTube where it's like atheist gets destroyed.
I know the titles there, but I'm not talking about any atheists. No, I'm talking about the stubborn ones. But you seem like an honest person. So the question again: either this creation was created by nothing or was created by a creator. Which one is a rational, logical way? Bro, come on, you can't think about it.
I'd say a creator.
Creator. Do you know Richard Dawkins?
I know of him.
Richard Dawkins. He was debating one of the Christian. He's not a scholar of Christianity. He's a Christian scientist in Oxford University. John Lennox. Someone. Yeah. Anyway, he himself said, I have no problem that there is God, but he has to create as he left it. Do you know why he said that? Because he doesn't want the outcome of God controlling the creation. Because he knows the outcome of that, there's a rules to follow up. So for him to get rid of that, he just rejects God. You see? And that's why majority of time when people reject God, not because they have a logical, rational way for rejecting God. No, because they know if I accept the Creator, there is something I have to follow up after. So for me to reject everything, let me reject the Creator. But that's worse, that's dangerous. So there is a Creator. So if this is the case, the Creator created the creation, based upon the creation, the Creator informed us in the Quran, tell us to reflect upon it. And you will come to a conclusion that the Creator must be knowledgeable, must be wise. You know, you have a nose next to your mouth. Before you eat food, what do you do? Smell it. You have eyebrows above your eyes. Why?
2 blocks left from going into my eyes.
Why? So everything is designed. There is a science, there is cosmologists.
But could that not be explained by evolution?
No problem. Evolution, firstly, came after. Cannot be explained by evolution. Evolution is a pure theory. You know, literally. You know, even Richard Dawkins, because I don't want to go. Charles Darwin, even him, he was not sure about it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Charles Darwin, in his books, is completely different when he's writing private letters to his friends.
Yeah, I've read his book.
Yes.
I've read his letters. I've read his book.
Yeah. No, you should read his letters.
Okay.
How he's not sure, you know.
I don't think him not being sure makes the theory any less true, no?
Yeah, but someone is the founder of the theory is not sure. It's like Prophet Muhammad is not sure about Islam.
No, but that's how science,
If that was the case, you'd be all over.
It would be all understand.
isn't that how science works? You put forward a hypothesis and then that's tested. You can't be sure of it's not really science if you're not sure. Well, if you say, no, this is true, that's not very scientific. You say, I'm putting forward a hypothesis, go out and test it. And that's what he did. He put forward, and he was wrong about a lot of things.
Yeah, I'm saying no doubt. That's why there's new Darwinian. But that cannot be explained by Darwinian evolution. But my point here is, look, so I mentioned about the eyes. There is a cosmologist, British cosmologist called, let me get for you the name, yeah? 1 second. I took the picture of the name. He called just 6 numbers. Have you heard about this book? Okay, let me get you the name, yeah? He's an atheist, you know. And what is amazing, he wrote a book to prove that this creation is so beautiful and designed and programmed. If this is the case, logic dictates must have organizer, creator. You know? Well, let me get the book. That's why in the Quran, always Allah utilize the creation as a proof for its existence. Just 6. Or just... Yeah, Martin Rees.
Yeah, wait, look, can I take a photo of that?
I'll show you. Martin Rees, called just 6 numbers. Sorry, 1 second. 1 second, bro. Yeah, Martin Rees.
Thank you.
You know, but of course, yeah. So what I'm saying, now science is moving toward, especially physics and cosmology, proving this creation must have a creator, without any doubt. That's why the Creator sent the prophets and messengers to inform us about Himself. Because you said you cannot have a knowledge. I agree with that. But naturally, I know that I should appreciate and I should be grateful to the one that gave me life. The one that gave me the oxygen that I breathe in. Now when the Creator sent the prophets and messengers, prophets and messengers, Linus, yeah, is another way, which is a logical way, to prove that Islam is the truth. For example, when God sent the prophets and messengers, did not just send them, say, you know what, claim to you prophets of God, and full stop. No. He gave them something that differentiated from the rest of the people. Before I move on, who knows the future in details? No one. Logically speaking, the one who knows the future in details, the one who made the creation. It's the logical way. If I made the phone from scratch, I'm the one I know about the phone better than anyone else. Yes? Okay. Now watch this. Prophet Muhammad, from his way to prove his prophethood, prophecies. He said he spoke about people. He saw people getting punished in the hellfire. He said one of them, he makes up a lie. He makes up what? A lie. In the same morning, his lies will reach far east, far west. Linus, 1,400 years ago, that is impossible to occur. Because in order for you and I to travel from London to Cardiff, it will take us 3 days. Let alone for my lie to spread far east, far west in the same morning. What we can do now? Put a lie on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter. What happened? Around the world. So how men that lived 1,400 years ago, prophesizing precisely, specifically, detail about something you can observe.
I don't think that's very detailed though. I think that's quite a vague thing.
Why is vague? How is vague?
I mean, that can apply to lots of things.
Give me an example. Give me an example that Prophet Muhammad's lifetime, his lie was able to, someone make up a lie, and it's able for his lie to reach far east, far west, same day, same morning.
No, but I think it's quite a vague statement. That means it can be applied to lots of different things. Like,
for example?
Well, I mean, the same logic can be applied to like telephones.
Still same thing.
Yeah,
but still apply.
Yeah,
but I still apply.
I'm confused.
Sorry, don't want to say?
Yeah, but I think if it was made by God, why couldn't he say, I don't know, like on the
iPhone? No, but no.
You think it's not specified enough?
No, wait, look. Because telephone does not negate that the lie will reach far east, far west same morning with the other what do you call it? The other means or other what's that? How you say? Yeah, other means. Huh?
Means of communication.
Yeah, means of communication. The point here is that we have to accept, prophesied it, and it's occurring right now. The means doesn't matter as long that prophecy is occurring right now. Because a person might say, yeah, but he never said iPhone though.
No, but
he never said Samsung though. You're playing around now. Because why? The fact is it occurring? Is it happening?
Yeah, no, it is.
Khalas, that's
But I guess my question is, well, if he's sent it, or if he's given, he's given knowledge by God.
yeah.
Why didn't God say, do something that can be empirically tested? Say, the lottery numbers will be this on this day. Like, if God wanted to prove his belief without a doubt, and he loves us, no?
Yeah.
God loves us.
No. Firstly, I'm not Christian.
Yeah, no.
No, God loves guidance to us.
Yeah.
For us. But God has other attributes.
I've heard other Dawson's.
Yeah, no. We don't believe God's all loving, that's it.
Alright.
Yeah, no. We believe God has other attributes. But carry on,
Does
sorry.
God love his creation?
God loves good for his creation.
So why wouldn't he want us to guide him to himself, to paradise, to heaven, by giving us more precise, clear details? So let's say, Muhammad, peace be upon him, came down, wrote a book that said, in 5 years there'll be an eruption of this volcano specifically.
Yeah.
Now, if that happened, then he could prove without a doubt that he was sent by God.
And you think because of that everyone will believe in him?
Yes.
That's not true. There is a scientist, physicist from Oxford University. He's not to be atheist. He said, if I'm looking at the sky and the stars start writing, oh Peter, believe in me, he said, I will think I'm crazy. You know what Allah said in the Quran? What are you doing? This called an argument. You try to dictate something. Firstly, deal with the prophet.